In the world of marine electronics, Vexilar has been a leader in fishing sonar technology for over 40 years. The Vexilar name is one that stands for quality, reliability, and innovation. To continue this tradition of innovative sonar technology, Vexilar proudly presents the FL-18. The FL-18 has the same body styling as the world's most popular color flasher, the FL-8, that has been helping fishermen catch fish since 1982. You'll be glad to know the FL-18 has many features that made the classic FL-8 so popular, like the exclusive 3-color LED display technology to give you a real-time display like no other sonar on the market. Red indicates strong signals, orange for medium-strength signals, and green for the weakest signals. Understanding the signals and their colors is easy once you understand what to look for. The 0 mark will always be red. The leading edge of the red bottom signal will be your true bottom. Any signals of green, orange, or an occasional red flash might be a strong signal showing fish, weeds, or even your lure. The FL-18 may look like the FL-8, but the way you operate the FL-18 for basic and advanced usage has changed. It all starts by switching on your FL-18 by turning the range switch. The depth range setting is the first setting you will need to adjust to start fishing. Your first depth range is 0 to 20 feet. This is shown on the outer white scale on your screen. In the 2x range, you will need to realize the depth shown is actually twice that of the outer white depth scale to give you a 0 to 40-foot range. Or you can use the inner yellow scale on the right side. The 3x range will show a 0 to 60-foot range. The 4x is the 0 to 80-foot range, and the 10x setting is for depths from 0 to 200 feet. For best effect, you will always want to use the lowest depth setting possible to give you the best screen resolution. The FL-18 uses a high-quality LED image display to enhance your ability to see bottom signals and fish targets. If you are a previous FL-8 owner, the most obvious change with the FL-18 will be the super bright LEDs. The FL-18 will make it easy to see depth readings on those bright sunny days. The FL-18 has a 10-step interference rejection mode. This permits you to use 2 units side by side without causing signal interference. This feature is always on with your FL-18. By simply pressing in the gain knob, you will be able to fine-tune the level of interference that you will need to wipe out. The FL-18 has a 6-way mode switch to make the FL-18 the most versatile fishing sonar ever developed for both summer and winter use. On the LP or low power side of the mode switch, you have the split screen mode of BL for bottom lock, AZ for auto zoom, and then you have the standard view with low power, then the classic normal full power mode setting, followed by the normal power setting for auto zoom and bottom lock. With these 6 settings, you will be able to use the FL-18 for any fishing situation year-round. With the FL-18, you have the LP mode, which cuts output signal power by 50% to improve your ability to clearly see targets in less than 15 feet of water. Summertime anglers will love this feature to avoid distracting signals from suspended particles in the water or when fishing in thick weed beds at any time of year. The FL-18 has 4 patented technologies that will let you see and learn more about the water below than ever thought possible. Let's talk about the different mode settings. One option is the split screen AZ or auto zoom mode, available in either low power for waters under 15 feet or normal power settings down to 200. The AZ mode is ideal for winter fishing since it will deliver the best target ID and target separation while in a stationary position. With the AZ mode, you will be able to see an enlargement of the bottom 6 feet on the left side of the screen. Starting at the 7 o'clock position and moving clockwise, bottom is now at the bottom of the screen and targets appear very clear and large on the screen when they are within the 6-foot bottom zoom range. On the right side of the dial, you will see the full water column below you, but compressed to fit onto the right side of the dial from 0 to 6 o'clock. The depth range settings you are currently on will automatically be doubled as you switch into the AZ mode to make sure you can see the entire water column on the right side, while you watch only the bottom 6 feet on the left. Again, whenever you shift into the AZ mode, the right side display of the screen will be at 2 times your current depth setting. The inner yellow scale makes it easier to keep track of your depth. If you have problems figuring out the exact number of feet you are fishing in, just switch back to the normal mode. Adjust the range settings to find the depth you are using on the outer white scale. Then you can switch back into the AZ mode. The FL18 will show you amazing target separation on the AZ mode and deliver target ID of under 1/2 inch. You simply can't beat the FL18 for spotting those fish holding super tight to the bottom. In the AZ mode, anglers should be aware that if the bottom depth changes quickly, the signal may be lost.
In the AZ mode, if you move from one ice fishing hole to another, you should re-enter into the AZ mode to re-establish bottom.
The advantage of the AZ mode is your ability to recognize smaller targets. This makes the AZ mode perfect for winter fishing. Another breakthrough in flasher technology with your FL18 is the split-screen bottom lock or BL mode. This feature will permit you to lock in on the bottom, and it will stay locked on the bottom even with rapid depth changes. Similar in operation to the AZ mode, the BL or bottom lock mode is great for summer use when you would commonly want to watch the bottom as you troll along a break line or want to spot targets holding tight to the bottom. Again, you will get a full view of the water column below your boat on the right side of the screen at 2 times your current depth setting. On the left side, starting at the 7 o'clock position on the display, you will be locked in on the bottom 6 feet, no matter how quickly the depth changes. If you move into waters shallower than 6 feet, you will see the surface reading moving downward towards the bottom. Be sure to increase your gain setting if you lose your signal, or back down the gain if your signal is too cluttered. If you try to use the BL mode in winter, you will find schools of fish or even a thermocline layer may fool the technology into thinking a strong target is bottom, especially if the gain is set too high. So in summary, the AZ mode or auto zoom mode is great for ice fishing when you have a stable bottom and need to spot a small ice fly or jig. The BL or bottom lock mode will lock in on the bottom and not move as your boat moves up and down the break line. Great for watching the bottom while trolling or drifting. The BL mode shows you a steady view of the bottom 6 feet at all times, no matter how quickly the depth changes. And don't forget to fine-tune your gain setting if you are changing depths rapidly. Your FL18 comes standard with a 12-degree transducer. The transducer is a very important part of your sonar's operation and should be kept clean and protected from abusive conditions. With your Vexilar FL18, you have 3 basic transducer types to choose from to adapt your FL18 for year-round use. The puck style that is used for either in-hole mounting or on your electric trolling motor. A high-speed transducer for external mounting on the transom of your boat. Then you have the revolutionary ice deucer system developed by Vexilar to give you the perfect transducer position every time while ice fishing. With each of these 3 styles, you'll have the option of purchasing different signal beam angle transducers to further refine the performance of your FL18. You do have the option of buying an additional transducer with a wider beam angle of 19 degrees or a narrow beam angle of 9 degrees. And you also have a dual beam option of 9 and 19 degrees. Your transducer cable is connected to the back of your unit, and it fits on only one way. Make sure you only finger tighten the connection. If you would like to learn more about Vexilar, visit our website at www.vexilar.com. Vexilar, quality marine electronics since 1960.